In a distant corner of the world, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, lay a tranquil Zen monastery known as Harmony Grove. Its red-roofed buildings blended seamlessly with the natural landscape, and the sound of wind chimes carried the essence of serenity through the air. Within the monastery lived a wise and humble monk named Koji, who had devoted his life to understanding the mysteries of time. Koji was not an ordinary monk. He was regarded as a sage, known far and wide for his deep insights and gentle guidance. He had spent decades immersed in the teachings of Zen masters, exploring the depths of his own consciousness and unraveling the enigma of time. He saw time not as a linear progression but as a vast and interconnected web of moments. One crisp morning, when the first rays of dawn painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, Koji decided to share his profound understanding of time with his fellow monks. Gathering them in the monastery's picturesque courtyard, he began to weave a story that captured the essence of time. In a remote village nestled amidst emerald mountains and blossoming fields, there lived an old woman named May. Her eyes sparkled with the wisdom of ages, and her laughter was like the tinkling of wind chimes. People from all corners of the land would seek her counsel, hoping to find answers to their deepest questions. One day, a young traveler with a heart full of curiosity arrived in the village. His eyes were wide with wonder as he listened to the stories of May's wisdom. He felt a pull towards her, an inexplicable urge to unravel the mysteries that life held. With a heart full of anticipation, the young traveler approached May, who was sitting under the shade of a blossoming cherry tree. May's eyes crinkled in a warm smile as she gestured for him to sit beside her. She held a single cherry in her hand, its deep red hue contrasting against her weathered palm. "Greetings, young traveler," she said, her voice carrying the melody of a distant river. "You seek to understand time, do you not?" The young traveler nodded eagerly, his gaze fixed on the cherry in May's hand. "Much like this cherry," May continued, "time is a cycle of growth and transformation. It begins as a bud, slowly unfurls into the fullness of life, and eventually releases its grip on the branch, returning to the earth. This cycle is the heartbeat of existence." The young traveler's brow furrowed as he pondered her words. "But why does the cherry have to fall? Why can't it remain on the tree forever?" May's eyes twinkled like stars as she responded. "The falling of the cherry is not a tragedy, but a dance of surrender. Just as the cherry tree lets go of its blossoms, we too must learn the art of letting go. Life is a series of moments, each precious in its own right. Embrace the present fully, for it is the only true moment we possess." As days turned into weeks, the young traveler found himself drawn to May's presence. He assisted her in her daily tasks, tending to the garden and engaging in quiet conversations beneath the cherry tree. With each passing day, he noticed the fleeting nature of moments. The fragrant blooms that adorned the village, the laughter of children chasing butterflies, and the rustling leaves that whispered ancient tales. One evening, as the sun dipped beneath the horizon and painted the sky with hues of pink and orange, the young traveler turned to May and sighed, "I fear the passage of time. It slips through my fingers like grains of sand." May's touch was as gentle as a breeze as she placed her hand on his shoulder. "Time is not your adversary, my dear traveler, nor is it a force to be conquered. It is a river that carries us forward, a current to be embraced. Just as the cherry tree releases its blossoms, we too must release our grip on moments. In doing so, we open ourselves to the beauty of existence." Over time, the young traveler's heart began to soften and expand. He began to see the truth in May's teachings. That time was not an enemy to be fought, but a companion to be journeyed with. He learned to savor each moment, to hold it gently and then release it, just like the falling cherry. Years flowed by like the gentle stream that wound its way through the village. The young traveler transformed into a sage, his once curious eyes now holding the wisdom of ages. He shared May's teachings, recounting the story of the cherry to those who sought guidance on the nature of time. And so, May's wisdom echoed through generations, reminding each soul that time was a dance of impermanence, a river of moments to be cherished. And to this day, if you were to visit Harmony Grove Monastery, you might find monks sitting beneath the very same cherry tree, telling the story of May, the young traveler, and the cherry's fall, a tale that carries the essence of time's flow, impermanence, and the beauty of embracing each fleeting moment. As Koji concluded his story, the courtyard was enveloped in a profound silence. The monks sat in meditation, their minds weaving the tapestry of May's wisdom, the young traveler's journey, and the lessons of the falling cherry. It was a story that transcended time, a reminder that in the embrace of impermanence, one could find the true essence of life.